Okay, so what kind of situation do we have at the moment from a Euro CHF perspective? Now, first of all, let's start our analysis from the weekly time frame. Now, on the weekly, what we can see that clearly the market has created an overextended M formation to the downside, showing also some clear deceleration around this area that should lead to the market basically finally making the move to the upside. It seems that clearly we are overextended to the downside. Now, when you have an overextended M formation, you expect at some point the market to make a nice move to the upside, and it seems that we are now decelerating and we could start basically to finally break some structure to the upside, which, by the way, hasn't happened neither from the weekly nor the daily time frame yet. In fact, all structure at the moment is still bearish. Okay, so speaking about a longing opportunity right now is basically way out of reach, and it makes absolutely no sense because all the structure on all time frames is bearish. But this could change in the future, and that is the reason for which we're making this analysis. Now, if we go and see what is the situation from a CO perspective, so what hedge funds at the moment are doing on the euro and on the CHF. So let's go and get our data and see what kind of situation we currently have. So let's start from our CHF point of view. On the CHF, what we have. So from a short perspective, we can see that with the last reports, we have closed shorts and opened some longs. And if you look at what has been going on lately, you have seen basically, we can see that we have basically had a lot of hedging from an institutional perspective and the big speculators in the market. So nothing really interesting from a CHF perspective. However, if you look at the euro, what do we have? If you look at the longer term perspective, what did we have? We had here minus 114k net positions. So shorts were outweighing longs by a lot. But then what happened? Now we are sitting at 76k net positions with more longs than shorts. In fact, we have 169k longs and 92k shorts from an institutional perspective on the euro, which might lead in some euro strength in the future, which aligns with what we want to see from a technical perspective on euro CHF. But as we said, as usual, guys, this applies always in trading. You have to be reactive, okay? You can't be predictive. So at the moment, how you can be reactive basically to the situation that we have on euro CHF? Very simple. We know that we want to see a move to the upside, but we also know that all structure is bearish. So how we can be taking these things into consideration in our analysis? If the market will actually from here make a nice impulse to the upside and break all structure to the upside, then what we will be doing with students, when the market will make a retracement, at that point, when we will have this previous resistance that will be turned support, at that point, we will be monitoring price action from a 4-hour perspective inside of this region, waiting for the market to provide to us one of our valid entries. And if the market will provide to us one of our valid entries, then we will be taking a nice long with a very good risk to reward and very good probabilities for a move to the upside and completion of this impulse correction and impulse pattern to upside. And we will also have the confluence of the Fibonacci taken from the low to the high of this daily impulse. So basically we will have everything aligned for a long position. But first, we need to see this structure break to the upside. The market from here can easily continue to melt because all structure is still bearish. So as usual, be reactive, not predictive. If the market will make this break and this retracement, then we can be looking for a possible longing opportunity. Now, if you enjoyed this free analysis and education, make sure to drop a like and a comment. It really does support the creation of more free education and analysis for all of you, and I will see you in the next video.